Hi, welcome back to Zen Woman. Today I've been thinking about doing a little video on a little meditation. Particularly January is the time when we're all trying to pick up good habits. Most of us want to meditate more. Most of us try it and just spend the time thinking about not thinking and decide meditation's not for us. That's not the case. There's so many different kinds of meditation. There's always going to be something that works for you. It's just finding either the creative, doing something more physical, doing something that turns your focus inwards, whatever it is, just finding it. Today's meditation is something, just a small one, and it's meditative to do, and it's meditative to recall back on. So it's win-win. I was also listening to a talk by a guy called Tony Robbins, who was talking about connecting with emotion and make something much more easy to recall. He used the example on 9/11. If you ask most people where they were or what was going on, they can remember who they were with, where they were, what they were doing. If you ask them what they were doing 2 days before 9/11, no idea. Or even last Monday, no idea. Because it just isn't emotionally significant. Adding emotional connection makes it much more easy to actually remember something. It doesn't have to be negative. We can do it with positive as well, and that's what we're going to do today. So, when you're in the middle of your busy day, particularly this month, January being probably one of the hardest months for most of us, back to work after Christmas, and it's Blue Monday next Monday, the third week in January, it's really important to have these moments that we can use. So what we're going to do is find a picture that appeals to you. It might be something out of a magazine, it might be something out of for me, I've been lucky, I work in a second-hand bookstore, and a lot of the heavy ones get thrown away, and they've got some incredible pictures, so I can take pictures out of there, maybe off the internet, anywhere, something that makes you feel good. Maybe it's cute little kittens, maybe it's a forest, maybe it's a beach. And take that picture out. Put that picture in your journal and start to create. You can use paints, pencils, pens. You can make tissue paper and do some layers. Depends how creative you want to be. And as you do this, really start to feel what that picture makes you feel. So if it makes you feel really calm, really centered, really try and tap into those emotions while you're doing it. While you're making your brush strokes or your pen strokes or whatever you're doing. For me, I had a picture of a forest in the autumn, and I used some tissue paper and some paints and some pens to then go on afterwards and write the words that I was feeling. It's important to do this. So I have belonging, serenity, centeredness, peacefulness, and forgiveness, actually, because being in nature, it really does make you feel that forgiveness. Nature is forgiving, and we can be forgiving and forgiven. So write these feelings down. Again, really try and feel the emotions, really try and connect with it. And then, because we've used our creative side of the brain, because we've used the emotional connection, this memory of the creating of the place should really start to sink in. You can meditate on your picture if you want to. And then when you're at work or you're out in the park with the kids and they're stressing you out or whatever it is, you should be able to close your eyes and more easily recall the visual in your book. So firstly, maybe you'll see the picture and then you'll see the words, and then you can begin to feel those words. You can imagine that you're in that place in your picture. For me, I would be in the forest. I'd feel the fresh, cool air on my face, maybe the coziness of my gloves. The leaves would be crunching underfoot, the birds would be singing. This is all the sort of scenery that I'm setting in my mind. And because we've done it, we've got the visual, it's right there, you've got the imagination to go with it. It shouldn't take a long time to really start to feel calm and relaxed and feel the things that you first felt when you saw that picture. So hopefully that helps. Give it a go, and if you feel really brave, post us some pictures of your picture. Maybe it will inspire someone else, and if not, it's just really good to share. It's nice to share. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I hope it helps.